I was actually pretty adamant about not staying in Maine. I'm from Maine, and I was thinking, I don't want to stay in Maine for college. And as soon as I got here, there was something about the way kids were interacting with each other, the way they talked about each other and the school and their professors that just seemed so special. And I toured 25 schools. Colby was the only school that I actually fully felt like I can see myself here. I feel comfortable here. I feel safe here. I feel welcome here.
Colby is the kind of place where you can bring an idea, an innovative idea, and the answer is always, let's see if we can make this work. We are willing to take chances and willing to reach out and say, what can we be doing better?
If I have a compelling project, I can just propose it, submit my application to all sorts of labs like Lyons Arts Lab, Center for Arts and Humanities, and Davis Knetz.
The Buck Lab funded my internship at the Gulf of Maine Research Institute. I lived in downtown Portland, and I would cold call fishermen about their experience with offshore wind policy.
2 years ago, the Lyons Arts Lab funded a trip to Montana for 5 of us students and a team of professional filmmakers. We were able to create a really, really cool dance film that's now shown at multiple film festivals across the world.
There's an entire spectrum across AI. The liberal arts teaches people to think creatively in an interdisciplinary way. And that training is needed right now. By Colby jumping in before the AI boom really took off, before ChatGPT, it allowed us to pave new frontiers in how education and AI are going to work together as we drive this transformation.
The Lindy Packman Lab has been an extraordinary gift, an extraordinary opportunity for students. It's allowing students to conduct scientific research in cutting-edge areas like genomics and cancer science and artificial intelligence.
So being first generation, it's a pretty big weight to carry, if I'm being honest. No other institution could have offered me such a supportive, tight-knit community and given me that financial freedom to be able to choose my education first and not have to put an extra weight on my family financially. In addition to that, just being part of the first-generation low-income community, Fly Here, has given me so much more reassurance that I am not the only person doing this for the first time.
My specialization is to really look at the cultural history of everyday resistance in colonial Indonesia. And here at Colby, I also use that knowledge to teach world history as well. Generally, most colleges don't give you continued funding after you get tenure. At Colby, we're getting $100,000 from the Haynesville Fellowship to continue our research. And it's unheard of. So it's really important because it allows me to be innovative, it allows me to be original, it allows me to take risks.
The Harold Alfond Athletics and Recreation Center allows the campus community to rally for us. Seeing our president, our deans, our provost in the stands shows that every day what we're working for has a purpose.
I think Colby really fosters a very supportive and tight-knit community.
At Colby, I think people work across disciplines and they talk to each other and listen to each other.
For me, excellence is making myself proud, not just myself, but remembering who else I'm doing it for.
It comes from passion or love for something.
Sticking with something even if you're failing at it over and over again.
Always thinking about what is the next thing, what is the next big thing we can do.
We're ranked currently the 13th team in the country, but I see Colby volleyball breaking into the top 5. We're not quite there yet, but we will be.
Amherst has reached out, Skidmore has reached out, Connecticut College has reached out. Several liberal arts colleges have reached out to learn from us. I think Colby is acting as a catalyst for good in the world.
I was lucky enough to get a spot in the Nepal Jam Plan to study snow leopards in the Himalayas this January, and that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I don't think I'd be able to get at any other school in the whole country.
The new science facility is going to allow us to do things that are not typical of a liberal arts college. This is going to be revolutionary for Colby. It's also going to be revolutionary for Maine.
It's essential for us to distinguish ourselves from our peer institutions. At Colby, if you can imagine it, it's possible.